What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves, and I hope you enjoy the content. Today, we're talking about mid-tier tools, and right from the jump, what it means to me is not labeled as the big three or even, the other tool trucks running around, Cornwell, Matco, Mac, Snap-on, things of that nature. I mean, granted, these have been bought from tool trucks, but these can also be ordered online through Amazon or what have you. So there's different outlets for them. So the whole idea is budget friendly, quality, something that's going to last you a long time. And, let's save you money. Let's turn some wrenches and let's get into it. So, talking about tools, guys, Snap-on, Matco, Mac, they all cost money. Then the video just did Harbor Freight, what I recommend for them. This kind of sparked that idea. So with that, this is kind of that in between. Am I spending $400 on a set of wrenches, or am I spending $10 on a set of wrenches type deal? So this is the middle ground for me. The Tekton wrenches, like we see here, granted I'm not pulling everything out of the toolbox, but I absolutely love these things. They've lasted. I've had them for about 6 years now, give or take a year or two, but they're fantastic. The whole finish on them is great, and I bought the metric and the standard set for under 250 bucks. You can buy them on Tekton's website. You can buy them on Amazon. So if you want something that's going to last, now it doesn't have their flank drive like type setup on these, but for the price point, no skip set, beautiful finish. I beat the hell out of these wrenches, guys. I love them. Fantastic product in my book. And I highly recommend them. Now, another thing that kind of sparked the whole mid-tier tool thing is, I'm on a lot of Facebook groups, mechanics pages and tool pages and things like that. I see a lot of people commenting on it. Well, I'm just getting into the industry, or making a post saying, what tool should I get? Everyone's either saying, Snap-on, or stay off the Snap-on truck, or the Matco truck, or Mac truck, whatever. And it's always they say in comments, Tekton, Sunex, Capri, Pneumatic, things like that. I just kind of want to bring this to light, kind of show you, give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So for wrenches, I love my Tekton stuff. I love the price point on them, and I love the no skip thing. It seems like I get more for my money, which is great. Next up, I do have a Gearwrench guy, but Gearwrench wrenches are pretty decent. I feel like their older stuff was a little bit better than newer stuff. I've had several newer ratchets, last 6 months that I bought. Kind of, the gears fail in them, or the ratcheting mechanism will fail, and I have to warranty them. But overall, not a bad price. They are expensive, but not terrible. So good mid-level for me. Can't go wrong with ratcheting wrenches, right, guys? Moving on. Another great brand to look into, something that I really like buying the products. And, you gotta remember, guys, how many of these tool trucks actually rebrand their products from someone else? So that's something to consider when buying off the tool trucks. Is this a rebrand? Are we buying it just for the namesake? Hey, it's y'all's money, do what y'all want with it. And if you want to just say Snap-on instead of the other name, or Matco instead of the other name, hey, more power to you. I give you credit, and whatever's clever. But I'm a big fan of OTC products. I think overall, this is a backing gauge. I was just using it to play with some AC work. But overall, fit and finish on it. It's a good looking product. I like the cases. Granted, the cases are kind of taking up too much space in my toolbox, but whatever. Maybe one day I'll get another one just to mount up for funsies next to the 84-inch. But overall, great looking product. I can't complain with OTC products. I've got several things from them, mainly oil pressure gauges, pressure gauges, things of that nature. So if I'm buying something like that, we just bought a leak down tester for the shop. It's OTC. Right. Great name, great company, great product, and it looks professional. It doesn't look like some like Kmart crap. Best way to put it. So something to bring in mind that, hey, you know, if you want a good looking product that works well and that's in a decent price range, OTC I like. Next up, moving on, guys. For specialty stuff, these are Capri fin wrenches. There's several brands out there like this. This is the company I decided to purchase through because I do like Capri products, and I feel like they're a great budget-friendly tool. These are their thin wrenches. I'm gonna put links in the description to some of these things, guys. So if you want to go through and do that, you can see what I'm talking about as far as pricing. Now this is a metric set. These have come in handy. It's not something I use every day. But, you know, let's say you have some snap-on wrenches in your toolbox and you don't have thin wrenches. Well, you don't want to take those to a grinder necessarily unless you're like me, who doesn't care. At least I've done that with sockets and whatnot because I've got problems. But, you know, sometimes I want to just go sniff the bottom of my pool, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll keep rolling with it, right? But, yeah, these things, not a bad price. Get in those tight, hard-to-reach spots. And for the price, it lasts. It's not something I use every day. I don't need to spend a ton of money on it. That's my whole thing. Now, for something I do use quite a bit, and I did spend some money on it. I did buy it off the tool truck several years ago. BIM products. You know, I got the whole master kit. Comes with, you know, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive style from Torx to security Allens and Torx and whatnot. Trying to get some of these off. And there goes that. But these products, these things last. I beat the hell out of these things. I haven't broke one yet, which is a nice thing. And I hate having to warranty stuff out because my problem is I forget about it. And the tool truck leaves and, oh damn, I forgot to warranty that. So, you know, one of those things. But I like the fact BIM puts it in a nice plastic case. These things are kind of hard to organize, in my opinion, for the way I want my box laid out. So I just keep them in the plastic case for these, for the long Allens. And this set comes with the ball and the straight cut. So pretty neat product. Something to look into. I've got the snap-on ones, and they're just, I've twisted a couple of these things I bought. It's a bigger set, better price. So let's run with it, right? Now, pry bars. And this is kind of the fun thing for me. I've got the 5-pack or 4-pack, whatever it came in through Snap-on with the plastic case. I bought the next size up from the biggest in that set. And then I bought the straight pry bar. Now, I'm getting here with the Mayhew Dominator series. I absolutely love these things. And for the price point, guys, they work. These are fantastic. I believe they come in a 4-piece or a 5-piece set. And I've got a 58-inch one floating around here somewhere. But absolutely great product. The price point's awesome. If you guys are new into the field, I highly suggest instead of going getting a cheapy set that might bend a little bit, you might break the handles, whatever. You know, these things are fantastic and they're not going to kill your wallet. That's the biggest thing, guys. And that's ultimately, I think, as a tech, mechanic, whatever you want to say. If you're in this and this is what you're doing as a livelihood, don't be blowing all your paycheck on tools. I'm guilty of it. Like I said, sometimes I want to sniff the bottom of a swimming pool looking at this thing. But, yeah, buy smart, guys. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to get behind everything is buy smart, upgrade when you need to. Same with toolboxes. If you fill it, organize it until you can't, then move up. You know. So quick rundown on that. I really like these. You know, these are magnetic 1/4 inch drive sockets. I bought this set just because I was in a jam and tool truck was there, and these are through Pneumatic. Fantastic tools in my opinion. Once again, this is all subjective. This is my thoughts. But yeah, metric set, standard set. Comes with a 1/4 inch universal. It had a little extension on it. God knows where that went. But overall, not a bad product. It was in one of those stupid spots when I was working on an engine that if I drop this bolt down in it, then I'm screwed. So this kind of saved the day and made life a little bit simpler. Oh, there's the extension that came out with the kit. How wonderful. Can't say much for the case, I guess, because that just popped off, but whatever's clever. So, moving on. Another one of my favorite brands, and guys, with this, we're kind of be doing a series on this. As far as mid-tier tools, I've talked about Tekton products. I absolutely love those products. Not a fan of the ratchets, but their sockets or hammers or wrenches, fantastic products. I plan on doing a few videos of OTC tools, giving a background, giving pricing, giving what I use and what I experience with these tools. Same with Sunex, same with Astro, BIM, things of that nature. Let's dive into some history. Let's dive into what products they carry, and if it's mechanic friendly, or if it's more of a DIY thing. So keep that in mind. Subscribe just to see that coming along. Should be more content rolling through this week. So coming up, guys, hopefully, depending on the schedule, because it's busy, busy, busy. Sunex, guys, one of my absolute favorite brands. You just can't go wrong with their quality. These are their Sunex deep impact or swivel sockets. I like these. I've got the gray pneumatic short ones, so I figured why not add these to the kit. I want to say this set was around the $150 mark off the tool truck. If you go online, they're probably significantly cheaper. And there's all sorts of great tool companies out there like JD Tool Co. and things of that nature, JB Tools. People that sell stuff like all this online for relatively reasonable prices. So guys, like, just do a search, find that, you order it from them, and they ship it to your house or to your shop or whatever. Preferably, if you ship it to your shop, you're probably trying to hide your purchases from your wife, which is totally understandable. Been there a time or two, but you know, it gives me something fun to do. Man, just like buying firearms. You buy them, you put them in the safe, you let them sit for a year. You take them out, you kind of sneak them out the house when you go to the range, of course. But when you go to clean them, you break them out along with everything else that she's already seen. Oh, well, when did you get that one? I've had that one for a long time. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. But Astro. These are metric. I believe it's 24 through 10 millimeter, half-inch drive, like super shallow sockets. And the nice thing about these are they have the little spot for the wrenches. If you get into that type of bind, great product line. Nipex. We'll say these things do get expensive. These things are not cheap, but man, I love these products. Nipex are awesome to have. I mean, if you buy off the tool truck, it's going to be marked up a little bit. The man's coming to you. He's got to pay for his stuff. There's going to be a markup. It's business. But if you order them offline, they'll probably be cheaper. Now, I'm not saying don't buy through your tool guy, especially if you have a great tool guy. I don't mind spending money for a great tool guy to come to my shop and bend me over slowly and softly type thing. But, tell me I'm his favorite customer and I'm the prettiest one and I'm his favorite. It's kind of like my childhood. My parents might have lied to me. Anyways, Nipex pliers are fantastic. I've had these things for several years. They work, they do their job. If you are going to spend money on pliers, spend it on some decent stuff. So that's my thought on that. But Nipex, good quality product. I've got a whole drawer of Snap-on ones that cost a ton of money. I'd rather pay for those. My 2 cents. And these things right here. These things are battery cable pliers. Just real quick, the selling point through my tool guy with these are through Nipex as well. Part number 9511200. These things are awesome. Do not cut regular metal with them. No steel or anything like that. But for regular battery cables and things of that nature, it's fine. The selling point for me is they'll take off a pinky. Which kind of question for you guys, the audience, the wonderful people watching my nonsense and BS hour. Question I do out throughout every shop I've worked at is, would you lop your pinky off for 100 grand? Right? That was my selling point on these. These will take your pinky off. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet, as we can see. But question I ask people normally, I've got a few screws loose in the head, I guess. But if someone came up to you with 100 grand You have to do it. Would you chop your pinky off? Pick whichever one, and you have to stay sober while doing it. That's my question to y'all. Would you do that? Kind of like the FKM game, you know, 3 people, FKM. Yeah, another fun shop game. But Mighty Vac, another great brand. They have all sorts of products on theirs, from coolant, evac, and fill systems. That way you're not having to bleed the system. I've got one of those that is in the toolbox as well. This little guy. Life's a mess right now. Vacuum gauge, like I said, I'm working on a car trying to figure out blend doors and all that crap. So fun times had by all. This is a great product. Granted, this piece, the retaining piece, fell out of the handle, so you know, I don't know if that's a good selling point, but the nice thing about it is, you know, you take something, shove it in like a cotter pin. You shove a cotter pin in there, have a good day, see ya. It keeps working and running and gunning and doing what it's got to do. So, yeah, guys, these are some of the products that I buy, that I like, that are reputable, that I have full confidence in for whatever my opinion is worth. You know, take it for what you see, take it for what you hear, whatever. You're not going to know until you start looking around, doing some homework on it, and making smart decisions. Like I said, if you guys like nothing but Snap-on or Mac or Matco, that's fine. I mean, you know, buy what you want. It's your money. Do what you need. Just like if you just want to buy it from Harbor Freight, their Pittsburgh line, and you know, whatever, make your own decisions. Just do it reasonably is all I'd like to say to you guys. That way you're not blowing your money on stupid stuff. So that's my whole point to all this, guys. Keep it budget friendly. These are mid-tier tools that work for me and, you know, make my life a little easier. So guys, with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe button, share it, dislike it, drop a comment. You know, take it easy and keep wrenching.